Welcome to Super Happy Dragon Lucky. The show will begin momentarily.
But why, some say, the moon? Why choose this as our goal? And they may well ask, why climb the highest mountain? Why, 35 years ago, fly the Atlantic? We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other thing. Not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one we intend to win. We choose to go to the moon.
All right, everybody, welcome to Super Happy Dragon Lucky. This is episode 69, the 106th episode. We have some good updates this week on number go up. This week, it is Ethereum burned since the London hard fork. Look, it's over 22,000 ETH. That's pretty crazy, pretty amazing. Good stuff. And going to Den.Social updates, we have the August 2021 LCP commitment phase is about to begin. Should be after sometime shortly after the show, probably. It'll turn on. We have, I think there's one new proposal this week. I know of a couple of things that are going on, of course. If you watch in there, that there will be some interesting proposals to watch. We are going to, of course, have, we will create, Den will create the layers for the top proposal by lore count and the top proposal by unique voters. And it could be the same proposal depending. Let's see here. It will end in 1 week, approximate. And every lore committed, that's layer ownership rights token that is committed to a winning proposal will turn into a layer ownership token, a lot token, which will come with free edits in the layer, governance in the future. When that rolls out, every layer will have its own governance, and those lots will be the way it works. And perpetual passive income from a portion of all of the matter mined in the layer. So it's a good thing, and it just gets you involved in a community very directly. A lot more coming there, of course. Next update, the Den governance discussion that is going on right now about what to do, and this is the decentralized governance side of things, what to do with matter that was captured by or recovered from accounts that were violating terms, violating the algorithms, and doing various things, mostly with identity. So we're wanting to know, anyone can participate in a discussion and provide ideas and feedback. And in probably about a week, I think it says in the post itself, in about a week, we want to have a vote on it, which will give a few days for anyone with Den governance lot to vote. So there are at least two really good options. One of them is a change, and the other is a bigger change to what we have already agreed to in the group. So get in there and let us know what you think before we put up the vote. Top priorities for Den are farming. In active development, we have the design all in place. It's a very solid and flexible design so that we can actually pivot quite a bit in the future if and when we want to, with what tokens, what actions are required to farm lore. So it'll be very interesting. There's a lot of lore to be farmed, and it will directly play into the LCP process, obviously, among other things coming up. Also, the mobile app, we're getting very close to putting it to submitting it to the stores. Hopefully they approve it right away. We have a couple of little tweaks. The devs told me something yesterday that needs to be tweaked, and I can't remember what it was. So we'll get on that, and hopefully that'll be out soon. And there are some really interesting UI and UX improvements related to the fundamentals of how the voting works that I think will improve the ability for new people to kind of separate the actions and the reasons in a vote. So that'll be there soon, and we'll hopefully put something up for feedback before it goes out. But either way, it won't change functionality, just the UI. And so the last update outside of Den. So Dragonchain update, a new blog was just posted on blockchain technology fundamentals. And basically this came out, there's an interesting reason that we timed this or put this out now, that there's an article that just went out last Sunday in the New York Times business section about meme coins, or about speculative assets in the cryptocurrency Wild West. Basically a lot of very interesting stuff. And the author, the writer, the journalist had come and interviewed us, spoke to me at length about various things, because we were the ones known for actual technology fundamentals, actually building things that matter with the blockchain technology. And he wanted to know our take on it. Unfortunately, we were totally edited out of the article. We didn't fit in with the rest of the article, I guess. But there's good and bad to that. But we put this out because we wanted to at least frame our positioning in light of that article coming out. So it's all about communicating what can be done about making very specific, and I see you typically say philosophical points and arguments about how things can be done and how things should be done. And this is all, some of this relates and is directly applicable to traditional software systems. But when you add in blockchain, and you can see the skill set graphic here, we've used this since 2016, I think, that it's notably difficult to add blockchain to that. Software by itself is already hard. When you add blockchain, it gets a lot more difficult because of the economics and the various things that drive humans to do different things if you have value sitting on a system. So there's a lot of really good info in there on utility and what we recognize as both the core capabilities and some of the more appropriate or challenging but doable use cases. So it talks about behavior systems. It talks about identity and decentralized digital identity. It talks about interop, obviously, because that's where we live. And then it goes and even describes some of the things that we've done in the past few years here. So anyway, go check it out, read through it, give us feedback. Definitely share it wherever you can. And that's probably everything to describe about that. So that's all of the updates. So come back next week to see it, to see more updates, of course. Hopefully we'll have some things rolling out in a couple of places that are new. Also, before Thursday, go to the World Blockchain Roundtable lair, find the post for this week's show, and please, add in questions that you would like to see addressed, or especially vote up questions you'd like to see answered. And that's Thursday morning at the same time as this show, 8 Pacific. And follow Dragonchain Gang, Real Denizens, and me, Jojo Rowe, Make sure you subscribe and like and share the video here. That's everything this week. Thanks a bunch. Bye.
Now, more than ever, our data is at risk. Our supply chains are in jeopardy. Our systems are broken, and businesses feel powerless. Dragonchain gives you a different way, a safer way, a better way, and you have power over your data. Dragonchain gives you proof in an untrusted world. Build now at dragonchain.com. America's blockchain.